Don't Get So Emotional podcast. I'm joined by Tom. I want to talk about festivals. So this past weekend, I went to a festival called Boogietown. And there was a lot of young girls dancing about, a lot of elderly people dancing about. I saw some great bands. Saw Lisa Stansfield. I saw Soul to Soul. I saw Bananarama. And I saw Casey and the Sunshine Band. They're fantastic. That's the reason I went. But, there's a big but. Half of me hated it. Half of me hated the fact that I was there. I was standing up for 6 hours, right? I was sober. I wasn't drinking. I was driving. So I'm completely sober, surrounded by all these people that were having a wonderful time. My girlfriend took footage of me 5 hours in, collapsed. I collapsed on the grass. And I just think something you've said before, why do people always spoil things? So the toilets, I mean, people are just disgusting. People are disgusting. The mess left in this field afterwards. And, you know, I saw a couple of people who were over excited that were carried out. But if that festival was just in a field with me, it'd be the best day. It'd be the best day ever. But there's all these other people, and they just spoil it for me. Am I just a grumpy old man?
Yeah, well, it's like I said, you know, all these things sound good in theory. It's like, you know, when people ask me, you know, oh, what should we do at the weekend or whatever, everything I think of in theory should be good, but when you get there, it's always crap, and it's because it's either overcrowded, you know, there's all these queues, all this, you know, it's people that ruin it. Like, I hate going to most nightclubs because of people.
I'm too old to go in nightclubs. I'm not allowed in them. But no, you
But
go
yeah,
to an event and the food is ridiculously priced. The drink is
yeah.
ridiculously priced. The parking is expensive. I mean, I actually said, I'm well known as saying this, and I think I nicked it off someone else. You don't need to go to Glastonbury. You just need to stand up in your front room, drink some warm beer, watch the television at the bottom of the garden, and set fire to your wallet. And then you can recreate the experience of going there. But yeah,
Yeah.
Live music in the open air. Have you been to a festival? You've been to a festival, haven't you?
Yeah, I used to go to festivals when I was younger, like V Festival. I went 3 years in a row,
Mm-hmm.
and I loved it back then. I mean, in
Yeah,
my youth,
yeah.
but I'd probably hate it now. Like, I used to camp from Friday to Monday, and I
Yeah.
used to love it. But I know what you mean. Like, I used to spend pretty much all of the time both pissed and hungover at the same time, with aching legs and spending three or 4 days not going for a
Okay,
because the
that's nice for
toilets.
people to know. I'll have to bleep that out. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm I'm old, right? I was born in the 70s. So standing up for 6 hours, I'm not a fan of that. And I'll tell you what we did as well. We took a little picnic, right? We took sandwiches and crisps and a drink. That's what my mum taught me, and that was a very good thing because it saves us an awful lot of money. Um, but we had little seats, little like deck chairs, okay, and we left them in the car. So we went into the thing and went in, looked around, and then my girlfriend said, "Oh, let's go back and get the seats." So we went back to get the seats. They wouldn't let us out. They said, "Have you got a wristband?" I said, "No." They said, "Well, you're not going out." So we had to stand up. Had to stand up for 6 hours. Oh, God.
Yeah, but if you would have brought the seats, you
Yeah.
wouldn't have been able to see the stage because everyone else stands up.
No, no, no. All sitting down. A lot of people sitting down.
You would have been
You could.
sitting in amongst the crowd.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no,
really?
no. You've got all the people standing up at the front. Yeah, thousands of people, and then at the back, if
Hmm.
you've got a seat, you can still see it. You're not sitting in a seat in the front. That'd be mad. That would be mad. Anyway.
No, but I know what you mean. I mean, even now in my old age, I'd hate to be standing up for 6 hours. Like, I go to these things and part of me is just like, why did I come here? And the other thing as well, it's not just the amount of people. Festivals now attract the worst kind of people, the kinds of people that I just hate. Most of the festivals attract just complete knobheads now. So, you know, back in the day, V Festival, it was a very happy environment with, you know, a big mix of people that are all there for a good time. A lot of festivals now just attract complete knobheads, you know, or druggies or whatever. So they don't really interest me that much anymore.
Or sober 50-year-olds that are moaning on YouTube about it. Attracts those people as well. Listen, one thing though, I was thinking, if I had a motorhome, and I don't, but if I had a motorhome and it had its own little bathroom, I'd actually quite like that, because I could go back there and I could have a kip, you know, when I get bored or when and I could, you know, but when you're actually there, and this is one thing I want to talk about, right? So my idea of purgatory, my idea of hell is you die, you don't go to the pearly gates, you go to the other place. And what you do is you walk in, you're actually at a festival forever, and you're stuck in a field forever, and you have to use those toilets forever, and you have to eat that food, street food. You have to eat that forever. That's living hell. That is what I think festivals are. Can you imagine? You're in the festival, you've been there for 2 days, the weekend, you go to leave, and someone says, no, you're not going anywhere, mate. You're here for life. You're staying here. Now get back there and listen to Bananarama. And you're going to like it.
Yeah. Definitely sounds like hell.
I missed Wet, 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 which, you know, that's one of the bonuses, I suppose, of going late. But anyway, so that's my rant. I didn't Boogietown. You know, if you went, I did enjoy it. I did enjoy Casey and the Sunshine Band, and I did enjoy. This is the weird thing. I enjoyed a few tracks from each of the acts, but not all of it. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it was all right. It was all right.
I get disappointed when I see certain people live. I, you know, it's nice to go and see people live, but I think I'd rather go and watch them in a pub. Do you know what I mean? I love watching live music in a pub.
Yeah.
To me, it just sounds better. But when, you know, sometimes acts don't really get a good live setup and they just sound so.
Right. Please don't swear. I'm trying to cut back on the swearing, Tom. Cutting back on the swearing and the drinking. We don't drink on the channel now. See, I drink ginger. Tom drinks. Anyway, we're running out of time. Oh, Lipton, nice. Running out of time. Okay, well, it's been interesting. Do you like festivals? Put your thoughts below. Am I just a miserable? Yeah, I know I am. I can't help that. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Check out some of the past episodes. There's some interesting ones. And we will catch you next time. Right, Tom?
Yeah.